So now we have this wonderful opportunity to actually see the Salesforce Customer Success Platform in action. We're going to highlight two companies here that are iconic brands. We have Western Union, a great financial services customer. I'm sure everybody has been exposed to Western Union, and Mattel, one of the great consumer packaged goods brands of the world. So why don't we start by showing a bit of a film for Western Union. Why don't we roll that?
Before I started Western Union, I was a customer. I'm an immigrant, and I could feel what that means to send money to my father. My father took the money, paid his doctor bills. He went to the pharmacy, bought his medicine, and that impact was enormous. My father brought me all the way, and then it's the time that giving back. And exactly the same thing, the customers feel like that. You have to understand that there's almost $600 billion sent yearly between countries. The number one reason why people send back money is education. They leave their countries and they want that their children have a better life than they had it. It's not a transaction what we do. It's a very emotional moment. You can't break that trust.
When you think back really at the foundations of Western Union, it's an organization that's connected people around the world using technology. It's been doing that for 160 plus years. And really the biggest transformation that we're making today is how we shift from this notion of managing customer to one where we're truly partnering with them and they see us that way.
Our number one goal is customer centricity. In fact, it's a cultural mandate for us as a company.
You can't tell the customer you have to buy that product. You have to understand the needs and design your products or services to the needs of the customer.
Getting to know them means more than the dialogue. It means really becoming connected, and that's how we think about Salesforce. It really acts as our own internal organizational glue.
You can't do it yourself. You need really experts.
We have to move fast with capabilities in mobile around the globe in multiple languages and different territories.
We have 500,000 locations, 1 million indirect employees, 80 offices worldwide. And Salesforce.com help us to monitoring what are we doing, what's the changes, what the voice of the customer is, what the next marketing strategies are.
We're using the development and platform capabilities to build new products fast, to have a mobile capability in a remote village and have that user use the application is really exciting.
Now we are sending money in 29 transactions every second, anywhere worldwide.
From an analytics perspective, we use Salesforce to help us understand our customers' needs and trends. This is the first time I've really felt like the technology and the innovation we're working on make a difference in people's lives.
It's very important that you have the customer relationship. Because one thing is clear, customers don't forget.
We really think about how we establish this dialogue that is a one-on-one dialogue. And Salesforce plays a central role in keeping memory of that customer.
In a world which is very complex, very regulated, predicting the future, it's hard.
What you thought was true yesterday no longer holds tomorrow.
But being there with a partner like Salesforce.com helped us a lot.
We have a very close relationship where we're innovating together and innovating for our customers.
It's extremely powerful to see that change happening, and having a tool like Salesforce.com helped us connect to the needs of the customer in one platform, in one brand, with one message: moving money for better.
All right. Okay, very cool story about Western Union. And to tell us more about Western Union, we're going to bring up Stephanie Buscemi. How about a round of applause for Stephanie Buscemi?
Thank you, Keith. That was an amazing story we just saw there from Western Union. And guess what? We have Western Union right here in the house with us.
Special delivery.
Okay, what do I got here? I have a paper telegram from my friends at Western Union. And I have this because for 160 years, when they started, this is how Western Union connected customers. This is how they brought people together. But guess what? It's a whole new day. And we run our businesses from our phone today. We run it from our phone, we run it from our tablet, we run it from our watch. And Western Union knows this. It's not paper telegrams anymore. They know this. They're going through a massive digital transformation. They do over 600 billion annually in transfers around the world. And they do that with over 500,000 agent locations. This is a really big business. They're doing amazing things. How are they doing this? Well, they're transforming it with Salesforce. They're working every single day with the customer success platform across sales, across service, across marketing, analytics, and communities. That's what's driving their business. And they're leveraging our newest innovations. You heard at Dreamforce about Lightning. The new Lightning experience, it's not just a new interactive UI. It's an entire ecosystem. You have over 50 new components in the component exchange that sits in the cloud. That means the flexibility to build any app that you want really quickly. And it also has all new opportunity management tools for every salesperson out there, new tools to run faster. The flexibility to run the business the way you want to, with an intelligent homepage and intelligence built throughout. All of this goodness in Lightning is all available to you in the #1 sales app in Sales Cloud. So your sales teams are going to be that much faster in their work, and they're going to be smarter because that analytics is built into the workflow. It's throughout. They can work the way they want for the business they're in. And if that isn't enough, we introduced Salesforce IQ. It's all about the customer relationship. And Salesforce IQ is relationship intelligence right in your hand. So, for all our small and medium businesses out there, this means intelligent CRM right out of the box. You can take all your email contacts, all of your calendar information, it's all connected within minutes right in your CRM. And for all those Sales Cloud customers out there, this gives you an intelligent CRM mobile app. It's with you on the go because it's not just about selling, it's about being there at the right moment, at the right time for that customer. Hey, let's face it, it is all about having intelligence on your business these days. That's competitive edge. If you don't have that, you're not winning. And we know that here at Salesforce. That's why we launched Wave, the Salesforce Analytics Cloud. We brought that to you 1 year ago, and we continue to innovate. It's not just about having intelligence on your Salesforce data, it's having it on all of your data. We know that, and now we are delivering analytic apps based on your role. We're taking 16 years of CRM best practices, and we've put them into predefined dashboards for sales and for service. Now, this isn't just the best analytics for Salesforce customers. It's for everyone. And we know in today, having the insight isn't enough. It's about taking action, and it's about the speed in which you can take action against your competition and win in your market. And so we have put natively right there actionability. So when you are in those dashboards, you can get an insight and immediately take an action right into Sales Cloud. Whether that's creating a new opportunity, putting out tasks for your team, you name it, you can do it. And we know it has to be mobile first. Western Union knows that. That's what's driving 600 billion transfers a year. And you know that. And so we've built this in a way that you can use it on your watch, on your tablet, however you need to do that. You have that for you. Now, it's getting better every day because we know you need that intelligence, but how do you keep that conversation with the customer? Well, you're going to do that with Community Cloud. That's what Western Union does. They have 1 million members in their Community Cloud. They use it every day. And with the Lightning Community Builder, they're up and running quickly. You can build personalized communities, and it's super smart. So you can be giving recommendations to your customers and your partners right there in the feed based on intelligence on the conversation happening. How cool is that? It's all about being there in the moment and creating a personalized experience, and that's what you can do. You can also monetize it because now you have a new growth channel with Community Cloud. We have integrated e-commerce. So now right there in the moment, you've got the buy button right there, creating an entirely new revenue channel. That's a personalized experience. And that's what Western Union is doing to grow their business in this digital transformation they're having. Now, speaking of personal, I do have to tell you and excuse myself because the apple of my eye, Samantha, my daughter, has decided to text me here in this keynote. And Samantha is actually with Salesforce right now. Salesforce.org she's traveling with, and she's part of a volunteering mission in the Dominican Republic. Now, I think you can all see here, she's asking me for money. Anyone who has a child knows that this is a common thing that will happen. But this time, this isn't for toys, this isn't for clothes, this is for a really good cause. And for that, I'm going to give her money. How am I going to do that? Thank you, the Western Union app. It's that easy. So I've got my Western Union app here, and all I need to do with the Western Union app is I just need to select where I want to send this money to. And I just need to indicate the amount. So she wants $85. I'll give her a little more here. Not 1,000. I'll give her 100. I'm not that generous. And there we have it. With just a few clicks, that money is off to Samantha. Now, what happens for me? Well, Western Union knows me because they use Marketing Cloud, and they've got me on a one-to-one journey with them right now. And so right away, I get an email from them. It's not a generic email. It's a personalized email because they know Samantha asks for money all the time. And I do transfers with them all the time. And so they're giving me expedited delivery. They don't need to validate my information because they know me. Those are the kinds of experiences. Now, these types of things happen millions of times a day. But how does across all of Western Union do they manage this? How do they know these things are happening and are they working? They do it with Wave, the Salesforce Analytics Cloud. All the execs at Western Union drive their business, manage their KPIs off of Wave. You're looking at one great example here. This is the location productivity dashboard. And what's really cool about this is it gives them an instant view into their 500,000 agent locations around the globe. They need to know the productivity of those, the revenue, the growth, and most importantly, are customers satisfied? And they can't just look at it in a summary. They need to be able to get a very granular view over time. So if you see this waterfall chart here, they, with this, can analyze, do complex time analysis on the productivity of their business across 500,000 locations. They can understand year over year, quarter over quarter, and week over week. How are they doing? Who are the most productive agent locations? And they can isolate. In Wave, you can get down to every last bit of data. So let's take a look here. We see in the green there, we have some productive customers. What are they doing? Well, with Wave, you can drill down into the data and explore. So here I have all the names of the agent locations that are my most productive week over week. And I know what they're doing. I've got the transactions on them. And I can see that all of them, predominantly, are using the digital kiosk. It begs the question, what are the unproductive doing? Do I see any commonalities? Well, I see the opposite. I see that maybe they're back 160 years ago. They're using only pen and paper. I want my account execs to sell them those digital kiosks. And I can do that right in Wave. As I said to you, the actionability is built right in. So now I'm right here in Sales Cloud off that dashboard, and I'm assigning a task, not to one person, to 42 accounts here that I need those account execs to go sell that. So let's take a look and see what that looks like for the account exec. Well, the account exec is thrilled because they have the entire new Lightning experience. This is the new Lightning homepage. So as an account exec, I have all the information about my performance. I have everything about my accounts, all the latest insights. I have all my tasks and activities. The Lightning experience is all about making you super productive. And that's what we're doing here. Now, as a salesperson, it's all about winning my opportunities. And you all asked us to change the opportunities. Give me my opportunities in a list view here. And here you have it. You have your list view of your opportunities. But we took it a step further. We now bring you the board view. And what's really amazing about the board view that you're going to see is the board view allows you to look at it across stage, and it's smart. It shows you up trending, down trending, what's happening over time with your opportunities. And it's not a static dashboard. It's super flexible. You can drag and drop. It's kind of a game changer when you think about having that Monday morning forecast review with your boss. This creates an interactive discussion there with the technology. You're not updating your Excel spreadsheet later and resending it out. Now, we see there Lynn's Surf Shop. Lynn's Surf Shop was one of the tasks, one of the companies that we want to get that digital kiosk to. So as the account exec, I want to be prepared to make that call to Lynn's Surf Shop. Right here is that account exec's opportunity page. And again, it's all about the productivity. How can you make your sales organization sell faster? How can you make their lives easier that they're not going into different systems? Well, right here, this rep has everything. He has all his contacts. He has everything about it. The case information. Not looking in a separate email to understand what the latest cases were. It's right there. In fact, we have now Microsoft integration here. So all his files are there too. All the enablement he needs to sell. So you can see right there, we got that kiosk data sheet. That account exec is in a great place to pick up the phone and have all the talking points on the kiosk. Now, this isn't just an app. This is a platform, and it's a flexible platform that allows you to customize for the way you sell in your business. And we know every salesperson cares dearly about their commission. So I'm going to show you an example here. We have over 50 partners here in the ecosystem. So this component exchange, what we've done here is we took exactly just one of the many component partners in the exchange. And with a simple drag and drop, the salesperson, not an analyst, not IT, was able to drag and drop and change his view. He can save the button and has the flexibility. That page is now his page. It really has all the information that he wants. It's right there all together. Now, we know that it goes much further than just the sale. The sale is just the beginning. We are building one-to-one customer journeys here. And part of that is creating a conversation with the customer, an ongoing conversation with the customer. So I want to go talk to Lynn's Surf Shop, and I want all of you to come with me. So I think what we need to do is have you put on your sunglasses and head with me down to Lynn's Surf Shop in the Dominican Republic, and let's go talk to Lynn about what it's like to be an agent for Western Union. How is Western Union an incredible partner to her? Hey, Lynn, how's it going down there?
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, New York. What I love about Western Union is they didn't just ship me a digital kiosk, they shipped me an app, the Western Community app. From here, I can run my entire business from my phone. I can order store equipment, agent apparel. I even have access to the latest customer forms. But what I really love about this app is that it connects me to the community, a community of over 500,000 agents around the world. If you look right here, I'm having a conversation with Mel. Mel is all the way in the Golden Coast of Australia at a similar surf shop. And we're having a conversation, sharing best practices on how we can increase foot traffic to our store. And it's not just us in the conversation. There's hundreds of others piling on. And that, Stephanie, is what makes my life so much easier.
I love that you are enjoying the community cloud here, but I want to make sure you know all the goodness of it, because you all were just talking about a digital display and how to increase foot traffic. And I just want to make sure you know that you have the buy button right there. So you've got it embedded right there in the feed. So don't forget to buy that digital display before you head out for your next surf.
Hit the buy button, then hit the waves.
Sounds good. Have a great time. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, folks, what we just saw here was Western Union transforming the way that they interact with their customers every day. They're creating a whole new level of customer communications, and they're doing it in a super productive way with Lightning. They're doing it smart with intelligence built in with Wave and the ability to move quickly and take actions. That is the power of Salesforce and the customer success platform. Back to you, Keith.
Very good. Great job, Stephanie. How about a round of applause? Super. So we just heard a story about Western Union, one of the great institutions, and how they're leveraging this technology and transforming their engagement with their own customers, which is really cool. We also talked a little bit about Lightning, which we introduced and reintroduced, if you will, at Dreamforce, which is incredible. And you know, we were here in June to do the world tour in New York, and since then, we have actually announced and we'll be releasing shortly 2 vertical applications, 2 vertical clouds built on Lightning in a very, very short period of time. One focused on the healthcare industry, which allows you to connect to patients and establish relationships with patients. So it's not a record type relationship. It's all about patient connectivity. And also on the financial services cloud, focused on financial services and connecting advisors with their clients in a way with modern technology that they've never been able to do before. And that's all possible because of what we've been able to bring to market with Lightning. So we're super excited about that. And if you're in healthcare or if you're in the financial services industry, you should check those out at the expo later on today. Now, we have the opportunity to spend a little time with somebody from American Express. We saw the video earlier, but Barbara Agoglia is here to talk a little bit about all the cool transformations that are going on at American Express. So let's bring Barbara up and give her a warm round of applause. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. How's it going?
Very well.
Now, we had some time to spend at dinner last night.
We did.
And I said to you, how many American Express cards do you have?
Well, you know, it's interesting. Somebody gave me very good advice once to say that you really need to make sure that you experience your products the way your customers do. So with that in mind, I have many, many American Express cards in my wallet.
So that means more than one?
More than one.
Is it more than 2?
Yes.
Is it more than 10?
I think it's about 5.
Okay. 5 American Express cards. Is there anybody in this audience who has more than 5 American Express cards?
Somebody raised their hand. That is awesome. Thank you very much.
The CEO of American Express is with us. Just kidding. Anyway, Barbara, thanks for joining us. Okay, so great brand, great video. We have a very strong relationship with American Express. We appreciate the commitment and the partnership and all the good work that you're doing and the transformation that you're taking on. What is the future of American Express, and how are you going to leverage all this cool technology?
So American Express as a brand is really, our mission is to be the world's most respected service provider. And service in this world of change is really changing. I think it's being redefined by the marketplace, and we want to lead that redefinition of service. So we're really building on the hallmark of our brand of service and taking it into the future.
Which is very cool. And is this a big challenge? Is it a cultural challenge, a technology challenge, all the above?
So it's not really a cultural challenge for American Express because it is so ingrained in our culture.
Yeah.
But for us, it's really reimagining the servicing experience because that's what our customers are doing.
So not cultural because you're all about service,
All about
but what
service.
about the technology transformation that you're undertaking?
So as I said in the video, I haven't seen that in a couple of months.
How'd it look? Was it good? You're good?
Yeah.
We thought it was good. Well, wasn't it great?
Thank you. Our servicing experience has to be a holistic experience because every interaction with our customers is defined as service now. And as a brand, we want to be of service to our customers. To do that, we need to make sure that we have a platform that is connecting all of those interactions that our customers are having with the brand so that we can really have a holistic view of what's happening so we can really be thoughtful about how we interact with our customers. And they're interacting everywhere with us now. It's our sales organization, it's our servicing organization, it's digitally interacting, it's socially interacting. So all of that needs to really come together to have a meaningful relationship with our customers.
Well, you know, it's interesting. When I think about American Express, I mean, it is an iconic brand. And, you know, it is certainly known for service. And there are a lot of companies out here who are, you know, physically here in the audience who are watching online, and they're probably asking, you know, what is it that American Express is doing? What should we be thinking about? What sort of inspirational message can you give to the people who are thinking about going on this transformation that American Express is going on?
So I think the advice that I would offer is, in a world where we're constantly making decisions and thinking about what to do next, and balancing a lot of decisions like revenue growth and opportunity, let the customer be your beacon. I have never regretted a decision that I have made which was really for the customer. It's always paid off for me, both in the short term and in the longer term.
I think that is great advice for everybody in this room and anybody who interacts with customers. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for your partnership. How about a round of applause for Barbara? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great job.